comedian of the night. Please welcome to the stage my main man, Danny Beal! Woo!
Dante, thank you so much. You have never had sex with a grapefruit. You know how I know why? You talked about it for a minute and never mentioned microwaving the grapefruit. What the fuck? You fucking a cold grapefruit? Nobody does that. Amateur hour. All you were about was the makeup on the grapefruit. I mean, like, seriously. You wanted human temperature. Anyway, my childhood... Right? I mean, are you a necrophiliac? Seriously. My childhood was just like anybody else's, really pretty much the normal standard childhood. I grew up in upstate New York in a suburban town called Colony. Standard nuclear family, mom, dad, 1.6 brothers. I'm talking standard here, okay? We had a dog. And of course, I played with matches and burned our house to the ground. Kept the secret for a quarter century. Just like everybody. Who here never started a conflagration in their house that caused 2 fire departments to respond? Okay, I see how it is. So, I was playing with matches, of course. I was 7 years old, and I thought I'd put them out. In hindsight, I'm pretty certain that those matches weren't out before I stuffed them in the blanket and hid it behind the couch and the wall. I turned around and there was a little black spot on the floor, and I was terrified. It's like when somebody sees that spot, I am in so much trouble. I am so busted, right? My 2nd grade imagination was running wild. This was not a situation where I could just put the gnip on top of it and wait till somebody else notices, you know? Right? This isn't hiding beans so that I don't have to eat them, right? I knew I was in trouble, and I was terrified, okay? Let me tell you something, as scared as I was at that moment, 5 minutes later, when I was standing on the edge of my lawn with my father and my 2 brothers, watching flames climb up the walls of our family room through the window, I wasn't concerned about that spot at all. Case closed. So I kept the secret. I did, seriously, for about 25 years. And when I was 32, I told my brother, my oldest brother first, I said, and I told him to burn the house down. He's like, do you think that fucked you up at all? I said, you know, I actually don't have a controlled Danny Beal that didn't burn his house down and repress it for half his life. I don't know. Let's guess, yeah, it fucked me up. My father was so upset. And that's not funny at all, so let's move on. My other brother said to me, didn't Mom and Dad ever tell you not to play with matches? Yeah, he's an asshole, right? But my mom, I called her, I was living in LA, I'd been living in LA already, I called her up and I said, Mom, I have something really important to tell you. I said, do you remember this fire? When we were kids. I did it, that was me. I set the house on fire. She was quiet for more than a moment. She said, well, where are you gonna live now? I said, yeah, Mom, I didn't burn my house down today. I said, in 1976, in Colony, that was me. I played with matches and I burned her house down. She's quiet again. Well, not as long. She said, oh, I got a new kitchen out of that. So apparently, she'd been wanting to remodel the kitchen since they moved into the house. I said, wait, you were in on this job? Why didn't you say anything? I would have torched the house 5 years old at the oldest, right? My mom was always sarcastic, right? This is the main form of sarcasm I ever had. My mom was a modern day Weird Al Yankovic, you know, making up the songs and going along with it. There was a song called Our House, not the 70s Crosby, Stills and Nash about a very, very, very fine house with 2 kids in the yard, or 2 cats in the yard, whatever the fuck it is. It's not that one, it's the Madness one. Our house in the middle of the street, our house. So my mom rewrote that one, and she changed it to Our House, where the kids track mud in after playing wiffle ball and never clean it up. Admittedly, she was not the best lyricist, okay? A little bit too much on the nose, right? Didn't even rhyme either, okay? But she got through to us with her little sarcastic song. It was especially meaningful when she would sing it to us when she was sweeping or mopping. Thank you, I'm Danny Beal.
All right. All right, keep it going, Danny Beal. Coming out of the closet.